So Myron Gaines tweeted about Pamela Anderson's no makeup look with women aged like milk, especially white blondes. Really? This is what you're bringing to the table? Is anyone else just getting exhausted by these pointless, repetitive talking points? Pamela Anderson isn't out here trying to say she's as beautiful as she was at 20. She's not claiming age doesn't impact SMV or trying to fight biology. She's simply using her influence to encourage minimizing makeup for healthier skin, aging gracefully, and living naturally. By the way, isn't this the same makeup that you mock women for wearing? So which is it? At this point, it is clear. Some men online are so desperate to bash women that they'll twist anything into an excuse to talk about the wall. You just needed an excuse to drag out your 15 repeated talking points, didn't you? The wall this, the wall that. It's tired, it's lazy, and honestly, it's embarrassing. If you actually want women to change, you're going to need them on your side. But how do you plan on doing that when all you do is bully and disrespect them? Do you think women are really going to listen to you when you make a sport out of alienating them? Here's the truth. There are plenty of women who agree that feminism has gone too far, that masculinity is important and gender roles have value. Women like that exist. But guess what? They don't want to be associated with people who demean them at every turn. You think that you're furthering your movement, but all you're doing is isolating yourself in a dark, angry corner of the internet where no one wants to follow you, let alone help you. Respect goes a long way. Maybe try it sometime. Because right now, you're pushing away the very people that you need. But hey, I'm just a dumb woman. What do I know?
What this woman and a lot of other women always seem to gloss over when we talk about the wall is that we're not just talking about your looks. We're talking about women that made the choice to boss babe, hoe around, or whatever else that wasted their youth. And then you'll end up looking the way she does now. And guess what? Now nobody wants her. And at one point she had everything that most men desire, which most women have at least one point in their life. That's why we tell women to find a guy before the wall finds them. Because each year it's only going to get harder. And I hate how she's making me defend Myron the Fed Gaines, but he even says that in the tweet, which she chose to just completely ignore in that whole spiel, and chose just to go on the attack about the whole looks, which is true about part of it, but it's not the whole thing. We're trying to warn women to find somebody before that happens, and then you're alone, sad and depressed, doing videos like her about how the wall doesn't exist, and men should still just find you as attractive, but that's not how biology works. Otherwise there'd be a lot less of us around if guys found old women who can't have kids attractive. And let's play devil advocate for a moment, and let's say all these old single women are as happy as can be. These are the exception, not the rule. The Pamela Anderson, the Chelsea Handler, or even that new one going around, that Marissa Tomei, aren't what most people can expect. You don't have that social media attention. You aren't getting invited to red carpets or galas. Most of these women don't have any of those things to offset that. And what they'll have are empty cases of boxed wine and cats looking at a feast. And on her second point about how this is only going to alienate and divide us even more and only piss off the people that we need, she couldn't be more wrong. We don't need women on our side. If the women here don't want to listen to what we find attractive, then there's women all over the world that will. And quite honestly, that's how most of the world works. And if we really want to take it one step further, AI girlfriend and wives are right around the corner. That's about to take your job completely. So this cope and shame video that this woman's trying to do goes to show that a lot of women don't have any idea what we're talking about when we say the wall. They get too hung up and focused on the look aspects of it, when we're really just trying to warn them that they're not going to have any kids, family, or anything that loves them when they get old and they really need it. And that's the whole point we're bringing up when we talk about the wall.